Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. I'm Sam Ali in for JT tonight. Rivalry games are always fun and the excitement is always cranked up a notch on Friday night. Let's begin with a little boys basketball action just across from Teal Lake. A packed house showed up in Negaunee to watch the Hematites battle the Miners. Game starts off with Thomas Finnegan getting the steal. Drives, spins, misses, but Travis Freddy tips it in for the game's first bucket. Later, Ozzy Corp finds Luke Kuliu for three. Bang! Puts it in. Ishpeming leads 5-3. Both head coaches coming up shouting instructions. Looks day and night for their reactions. Later on, the Miners go cross court to Trevor Urin from downtown. He hits it. Negaunee retakes the lead. Late in the first, Urin again extends the Miners' lead with this three-pointer, and Negaunee decided they were going to pour it on. Another three-pointer from Ty Koski. He triples from the corner and extends the lead for Negaunee. But Ishpeming fought back. Finnegan is going to weave through the defense and hit the off-balance layup to chip away at the lead, but it was too much as Brock Aho hits the 18-footer. Negaunee beats Ishpeming 53-36. Our first look at the scoreboards has Westwood beating Manistee 64-38. Iron Mountain won tonight by a score of 57-30 over Norway. And Lake Linden-Hubble beat Lance 59-40. And in the annual Wingding basketball game, Houghton wins 61-47. Calumet West Iron County and Baraga Republic Michigami were both canceled because of weather conditions. Marquette traveled to Escanaba to take on the Eskimos this evening. Escanaba's Sam Molnar passes it down to Chris Rose. He takes it in and he scores. Eskimos are up early. Later, Andrew Bannett tries to get open. Then he passes it to Brady Abulsman, who gives it to Vegas Grazulius, and he scores off the extra pass. Molnar returns the favor though, and he hits a three from the parking lot to take the lead back for Escanaba. Then Marquette's Andrew Kilpala. He'll pass the ball, gives it off to Bannett, who goes in and hits the hook shot. He scores. Marquette leads 13-8. Escanaba, and they're trying to get hyped up. Wait, another pass, drives it in. Extra passing all day, and Jacob Rodman cuts the lead down to 1. But Brett Beauchamp passes, then another, a hook shot from Finkbainer gets it to go. Marquette goes on to win 51-47. It was Dollar Bay 54, Ontonagon 53. Forest Park had a great showing, beating Superior Central 65-34. Mid-Peninsula versus Munising was canceled because of the weather conditions. In girls basketball, the Marquette Redettes hosted Kingsford. Pick it up in the third quarter. Shayla Hubner finds Elizabeth Curran for the Sweet J. Much needed basket. Game tied at 21 apiece. Kingsford responds with a quick inbounds pass to Maria Wiltsius. She puts it in to give her team the 1-point lead. Later, Destiny Beckwith fulfills her destiny with a three-pointer from the corner, forcing a Kingsford timeout. Kingsford answers as Jordan Kriegel, with no regard for human life, drives it in and gets the layup to go, but it was Marquette who came out on top by the score of 56-41. Other girls' scores, it was Westwood 43, Manistee 30, and Munising gets 20 each from Marissa Immel and Frankie Matson. They beat North Dickinson 62-46. Also, an MIHL Prep Hockey Showcase downstate in Trenton. The Copper Country had a great showing with every game coming down to a shootout. Houghton defeated Northville 1-0. Calumet fell short, losing to Granville 5-4. And Hancock wins versus University Liggett 4-3. We have to take a quick break. Up next on the Frenzy, a little college hockey action. Find out how the NMU Wildcats fared at home tonight against Bemidji State. Those highlights straight ahead on the Frenzy, right here on UP Sports Authority, ABC 10.
The Venice Pub and Pizzeria, your downtown destination in Ishpeming, is proud to show off what's new inside. We've added Mexican and pub favorites to our menu, local entertainment, big screen televisions, pool tables, and ping pong too. Come on in. There's a variety to do at your downtown destination in Ishpeming. the Venice Pub and Pizzeria. Whether for lunch, dinner, or just a night out for pizza and friends, we're easy to find. We're right here on 2nd Street in Ishpeming. The Venice Pub and Pizzeria, your downtown destination.
The Great Recession and the financial crisis are finally over. The stock market is way up, and that means that now all senior homeowners are financially secure. Happy days are here again. Well, that's what they keep telling us, right? But if you're a senior, 62 or over, have you recovered financially? Have you magically replaced all your retirement money? Are you suddenly all set for retirement? With a government-backed reverse mortgage, you'll never make another mortgage payment again. Instead, you'll receive money in any number of different ways that you choose. The money you get is tax-free, and there are no restrictions on how to use it. With an all-new and improved reverse mortgage, you always retain ownership of your home, so you can age in place gracefully. And your mortgage does not have to be paid off to qualify.
It makes life much easier.
That was the best thing I've ever done.
Call 1-800-257-5013. 1-800-257-5013.
Welcome back to Friday Night Frenzy, once again presented by the Venice Pub and Pizzeria of Ishpeming. Things did not go well for NMU last weekend at Minnesota Duluth as the Wildcats were swept by the Bulldogs. Tonight, NMU was back at the Berry for a very big conference series against Bemidji State. The second period started out scoreless with a friendly conversation between these two. Part of that zero score, Michael Blitzer, the freshman goalie, was on point all night. Coach Walt Kyle had his hands full trying to figure out the man in the net. The goaltender from Moorhead, Minnesota, stopped a whopping 25 shots on goal for the night without letting any in. Not too shabby for a performance in enemy territory. The only shot that matters, however, would come right here in the second. Sam Rendell, off an assist from Sam Windle and Philip Brewer, puts the puck in for the long shot and absolutely stuns the crowd into silence. Well, maybe not this guy. With seconds left, an empty net. Northern on the offensive. Bedlam breaks loose. This guy gets in the way. The crowd goes nuts and everyone thinks we're tied and heading to overtime. But wait, the guys in the Stripes conference and review the play and decide that with 12.2 seconds left, Northern did not score. Unbelievable. And that would be how the game would end. The Bemidji Beavers escaped the Berry 1-0. The Michigan Tech Huskies are currently taking on Alaska Anchorage in WCHA play. Bowling Green bowls over Ferris State 4-1, and the Alabama Huntsville Lake State is currently in overtime. And that's going to do it for this edition of the Friday Frenzy. Don't forget, there's college basketball games in Houghton and Marquette tomorrow afternoon beginning at 1 p.m. NMU and Bemidji State will play one more time at 7:07 tomorrow night, while the Huskies will wrap up their two-game road trip at Alaska Anchorage beginning at 11:07 p.m. Jimmy Kimmel is next right here on ABC 10. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.
I lost $3,000 and my home.
Don't let the fear of foreclosure make you